Okay, County 201 students, this is Brother Lewis. This is office hours just before week 11, during week 10. You will have completed the exam yesterday. And, given the fact that few of you had issues connecting and taking the exam, it's pretty encouraging. It looks like you're getting the hang of how this is running. Remember, in the future, if you do have access code issues, it's usually Proctorio. And or if it's asking for a password or something like that, then it's usually an issue with Proctorio. But if you do run into those issues, please contact me and I'll see if I can help you around that. But the truth be told, you can't do that at the last minute and expect me to help you out. So really, it does benefit you to try to take the exams beforehand. You only got two more, right? You got number 4 and you got the final. And you definitely don't want to be late on the final because I really can't be late on turning in grades. So you do want to make sure as we get closer to week 14 that you allow yourself enough time to take the exam before the deadline. Okay. Otherwise, week 7 is really coming up on us, and it's chapter 7. Now, the good thing is, okay, we've got chapter 7, and then you got this ethics assignment. Now, I'll probably review this again on Saturday, but just for your benefit right now, if you wanted to get started on that and get a real good jump on it, because you got the quiz that's due on Wednesday, right? So maybe you could even do the quiz on Saturday and pull a lot of this stuff forward for yourself and give yourself another 3 to 5 days in preparation for the exam so you can pull that forward. So this might be a good time to really get moving on things. And the nice thing, I think, we'll see, is that the playlist for week 11 is pretty extensive. It's one of those things where the further along you get in this course, the more help I give you, primarily because you're survivors. And so if you're the surviving and you're trying your very best to get through this, then I'm doing my very best to give you as much as I can to get through this. And so you'll find that for week 11, not only do you have a review of the ethics assignment, which is very important. I mean, this is a big score and it actually has a big weight to it. And you don't want to go through too many iterations on this because it just wastes time. So I do recommend reviewing this video and doing the assignment. It's pretty straightforward. Of course, I would say that for everything because I understand it, but the structure is there for you. The document I give you is straightforward. A couple of sentences, a journal entry, a couple of sentences, a journal entry, and a couple of sentences, a journal entry. It's journal entry. It's really 6 sentences maybe and 3 journal entries. And if you understand the concepts, this upcoming one is, let's see, the last one was on revenue recognition. This next one is going to be on depreciation. So on that, you have a scenario that you have to play out and just come up with, well, what should have happened in terms of capitalizing an extraordinary expense for an equipment repair, and how you split that between extraordinary and ordinary. That's the first thing. Okay, so those are the 2 key concepts you need to understand, really one, and which is split out into 2. You need to understand that, and then you also need to understand what the impact is to revising the depreciation calculation associated with it. And so that's the second component of the ethics assignment. Now, hopefully this video walks you through that whole thing and gives you a lot of hints on how to construct it. So please take advantage of that. And then you'll be surprised, but very happy to see that I have quiz access 1. This is 1 and 2. I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, and 14, and specific ones for like 12 and 13. I don't know of any week where I've done every single one except for last week where I added a couple more. But this week you have every single quiz access problem and how to work it out right in front of you. And so even if you tallied up all these and you and you did them as you watched them, let's say you doubled the time because, you know, you're going to watch it, complete your own, watch it, complete your own, whatever. So you have what? That's 10, that's 20, that's, let's say 30. Let's say this is 40. Let's say this is 50, 60, that's an hour's worth. That's about an hour's worth of videos. Double it, that's 2 hours in your if you know, if you really need help, 2 hours and you got the exam 100% complete, and then you can move right into the quiz. Excuse me, not the exam, the quiz access. You get that complete, and you move right into the quiz, and you're done. Now, reality is you could probably do this as you're doing it and do the quiz in less than an hour, because some of these are fairly straightforward, and I just kind of walk you through kind of how to think through them if you run into problems. So if you run into problems, you know, if it's taking you more than, let's say, 5 minutes to get a quiz access problem worked out, come here, because I would say probably the average of these is 5 minutes, right? So if you're taking more than 5 minutes than it took me to explain how to do the problem, then you're taking too long. Come here, understand it, go back, get it done. You should be fine, okay? And then I've got a few other things, which is like a full chapter 7 review. It's 45 minutes worth. And then there's also a cheat sheet review. So you've got lots of help here. Hopefully you'll be able to leverage it for your benefit. So other than that, I really don't have much to add to these office hours. Nobody's here. Nope, nobody's here. So I don't have any questions to field. Nobody sent me questions in to make sure I address anything. So I'm a Lone Ranger, just spewing silliness. And so hopefully you get through this upcoming week pretty easy, and it sets you up for, because I think I'll make sure I do the same thing. If it's not there, I'll do it for week 12. And that way, you know, you have the same type of thing. You can get through your quiz early, take the exam 4 early, you know, and then you just got 2 more weeks after this. You got 4 more weeks to go. I mean, this is really exciting. And so you're almost done. You can do it. Hang in there. Don't give up. Help's on the way. So I'll give you as much help as I can to get you through these last couple of weeks in good measure without pulling your hair out or going crazy. So all the best. Take care. Bye.